Oh, it's a big question. Well, the people who see the politics of that refineries is best known to the governments of the day, because the governments are the one who owns these refineries, and they are also the one who import fuel to Nigeria. Mr. Arima, you and I don't have the means to import fuel to Nigeria. So to make their business to be sustainable, that fuel position will continue to come to Nigeria, there must not be local supply of that fuel in Nigeria. So any facility that will bring about local supply of fuel in Nigeria must be grounded permanently. So that's why our refineries have been refused to work over this year. The people in government who are the owners of refineries abroad, who are bringing fuel to Nigeria, by exposition, in form of exposition, they must consider, they must make sure that local source of production and supply must not be allowed to come on stream. That will just happen because they are the one behind this. They own the refineries abroad. They are in charge of petroleum product importation to Nigeria. So why would they allow local supplies to come into existence? Once that comes to existence, that means their business will be out of they'll be out of business. So it's better that they keep Nigerian refineries out of business permanently, perpetually. So if you are looking for people who do not allow our refineries to work, beam your searchlight on those who are behind importation of local petroleum products to Nigeria. So that's why 18 billion so far spent has gone down the drain. So it's a deliberate attempt to make it doesn't work. So that there's sustenance of fuel imposition can be on. And that's what happened. So but well, if government has now seen that there's no point continue wasting government resources on this, well, I would suggest that instead of outright sales, let it be privatized. But there's a difference between sales and privatization. When you privatize, you reduce your stake on it, you reduce your equity on it. That is, you hold lesser equities, lesser share of the something. When you put on stock exchange, you throw it up in the form of shares. People come and invest in this. They will buy a majority share, while government will hold lesser share. That's what I agree it should be done, not outrightly. There are still places of government institution all over the world. I will not support that government institution of like NNPC should be so attractive to people. No, let the government ownership still remain, but let the equity government is holding in it reduces. Let them have lower percentage of equities, shares, maybe 30%. Sell 70% to the investors, locally and internationally. And when you are making that bidding, make the bidding to be competitive locally and internationally. Let bidders all over the world come and bid for it, and let the bidding process be transparent. Open the bid before each bidders, so that the higher bidder pick it up. Then, by the time they begin to bring their money to it, with government owing lesser share, lesser equity in it, what they are saying is moribund cannot work. You see, it's working because these are private owner now. They will not allow their money to go down the drain. But as long as remaining government, Nigerian government equity, Nigerian government fully owned, it will remain unworkable. Don't forget there are other government institutions that work all over the world. Saudi Aramco works. Brazil, petroleum industry, petroleum. I have just told you the people who are behind it, who are behind importation of fuel, they are the one that is grounding workability of Nigerian refineries. They will make sure that Nigerian refinery does not work so that they can be able to bring it, look at a foreign supply, foreign importation for us to buy. Because the moment Nigerian refinery begin to work, their quota of what they import will reduce, or they may even be out of business. So look into government areas. Those are the ones you can fish out as one behind the Nigerian refinery not working.
Let's talk about this lovely morning. The PDP, that is the party, but then 2027 Southwest PDP rejects Atiku Obi El-Rufai coalition. Osun chair dares 3 senators, 8 reps to defense. Rain causes. That one is how can you be raining causes on people? If they want to go, everybody have the right to do what they want to do. But Makinde is saying that who are these people in this coalition? They have been in some parties, whether PDP or APC.
Before.
That every time they move from one party to another, they repented or changed, or they have something new to offer to the people. Yes. What do you have to say?
Of course, there are no new people. It's El-Rufai, a new person. Is Agbesola a new person? Is David Mark a new person? What is new about them? What have they brought up to the table before that they are now bringing? What is the new thing? There are people that are afraid out of power. They are just being driven by selfishness. None of them is. Look, the so-called coalition they are bringing up is for their own selfish interest, not for Nigerian interest. David Mark, Erifai, Agbesola, and the rest of them. Don't you know don't you know the antecedents of Erifai? What is new about Agbesola? The one who changed government school in Osun State to traditional one. If you're a traditionalist, draw traditional attire to school. If a Muslim man, wear your if you're a Christian, wear your it's your gadu. That is what's new about them. They are not new people. Yes, back then I said it all. And what are the new things they are bringing upon to the public? We know them. They are the same old character. As was formerly VP of PDP. Rufai was the former FCC minister or the PDP. Now he moved to APC. Now he's this now. They are the same people. They are new people that does not change their skin. There's nothing new about them. They are nothing they are bringing on board. They are people that are afraid out of power. So once they are out of power, they can't be comfortable. You see them want to get power again. It's for their service, they are not for you. So all those coalition you see, is the article that is telling me that does not respect does not have respect for the South. That this next 8 years must be for the South. He didn't respect it. He still stubbornly saying it must cut short the period of 8 years of the South. 6 years must speak the He's pulling people together all in the name of coalition, whereas he wants to use them for his own selfish ambition. Now Obi has seen the green light now that Atiku will not concede ticket to him. Will Obi now go and work for Atiku? Or will Obi, who did not have any structure, who came second, will now drop from first position, go and now be serving Atiku again as the vice president? So they are all there. They are all about their selfish interest. They are not asked for anything. They are not asked for Nigerian interest. So that's why what Makinde said about them is correct. They are not new people. Nothing is changed about it. Nothing has changed. It's the same old folks, best of the same old folks, flocking together to grab power for the selfish interest. They should stop telling us noise. They not. We saw how Rufai ruled in Kano State. How was the high-handedness of brutality, high-handedness of Rufai in Kano State. And then we saw the remark who said telephone is not for poor men. When was the Senate president? Yeah. So you know, these are.
I don't know why these people are coming here.
No, they are not coming to us. They saw us.
Let's continue this lovely morning.
That's it. They are not. They are the same people.
Sanwo-Olu urges all turnout as Lagos Old Depot today. Sanwo-Olu urges all turnout. What do you have to say about it?
Of course, you see, today's election is not meant to. Okay, it's not to buy.
Continue.
So it's not. They're not paying to the one. It's up. They want to buy. So Sanwo-Olu has urged large turnout. Turnout for what kind of election? Election of who's, you know who will win it. No contestant. I mean no contest in this matter. Mr. Adeluwa, I can assure you that this election we are talking about, there's no contest in it. There's no contest in this election. There are no contest in this election. We all know that anywhere the local government is contested in any part of the country, the ruling power of the state win all the seats. So inclusive of this one, the one that is won, those one in the office, is any place in the government, any place where other parties won? No place. So it's not a contest. It's an election that the winners have already been known.
You don't trust the local government.
There is no contest, Mr. Anyone. There is no contest in this election. The results are already known everywhere in Nigeria, whereby the state government conducts the election. The party at the state government, party of the state, wins everything, inclusive of this one. Even the people in office that want to contest for election now, is there no opposition party among them? No one. All the 57 local government areas, it's won by APC. All the council, it's won 100%. So who will tell us to urge us to come and vote? Like to who? He said, urging me to come and vote. It's just I know.
Are you not voting? But let me read some comments. Flip TV, if I fank say Flip TV and Kyo Bonjour and Vosos. Good morning. Yomi Jolly, good morning, Flip TV. You are welcome, all of you. Like and share and drop a comment. Good morning, all. CEO, happy weekend. CEO is greeting us, Tima statement, and the reverse crisis. What do you have to say?
You see, look, that Shetima of a thing, what he said. You see, Mr. Ayuma must understand one thing, that for the fact that you are a vice president or you are holding public office doesn't necessarily mean that you have lost. Mr. Ayuma, I want to listen to me. The fact that you are holding public office doesn't necessarily mean that you have lost your private, personal human rights. So your fundamental human rights, you have not lost it as a personal human rights. Shetima, even though he's a public officer, vice president, he still has a personal human rights intact. Just as you and I still have our personal fundamental rights intact. So whatever he must have said, I salute the courage of that man. That as a time is principal, President Tinubu made that decision. He never came out and opposed him, antagonized him, and called him names. He allowed the stand of his principal to remain. He didn't confront him, he didn't oppose him, he didn't attack him, he didn't disagree with him. Because that's what, if you had done that, that would have amounted to insubordination. But now when the opportunity now came for his own mind to be known on that decision, that matter, he made it known now through a forum, through an opportunity whereby he was given. So it's a good method that he has adopted. That's the time his principal made a decision, he didn't get up, antagonizing him, opposing him, attacking him. Say, no, what you have done, if you had done it at that time, it would have amounted to crisis. But allow his principal's decision to go. When the opposition came for him to now express your personal opinion on that, what he said, I consider as his personal opinion. It's not an attack on that's what his principal has taken. So I agree with him, sir. I agree with that's why I agree with the president, that no link between Setima's statement and the crisis, because he never attacked, he never opposed, never antagonized and stand against the decision of the principal as the time he took it. He never made any comment. But now opposition was not given to him to make his own mind known. And he has a right to express his opinion, even though it's open public office. And so I agree with what the president said, that there's no link between his statement and the back crisis. He's only expressing his own opinion now. No fracas.
Alhaji Lateef Jakande, former governor of Lagos, NGAO third Lateef Jakande lecture. How do you describe Alhaji Lateef Jakande?
I was not too young to express some elements of Alhaji Lateef Jakande. I benefited some things under him.
You benefited under him?
Yes.
Then why not to have such a kind of leaders in Nigeria anymore? Otherwise, even different states.
These are Awois. These are Awo Babawolowo two-third politicians. These are Babawolowo two-third politicians. These are Awois. These are groomed with Babawolowo now. They inherited, they went under tutelage of Babawolowo. And he won under UPA in this part of Nigeria. In days of MPN Shagari, UPN, these are the two main prominent parties. Yes, Zik. Yes, Zik. So these are people who are between Babawolowo. They know the welfareism package of Babawolowo when he was a Western governor, a Western region governor, Western region leader. You get my point? So when they came to power as a state governor, they can't do less than what their master has done. Their master has set the standard, minimum of what they must do. So they must not fall below it. Particularly their master is supervising them, supervising their activity, their action. That's with their governance. So they cannot behave, they cannot do anything less than what their master has done. So that's why it's so that during their own tenure, during their own time, they gave a welfareist type of governance to people. You see developments that touches the life of people directly. Education, housing, welfare, transportation, everything. Those things that touch the life of people directly, you see them doing it. All the European governors as at that time. He in Lagos State, this man in Ogun State, Bishop Obanjo in Ogun State, Bala Ige in Oyo State, Babade Ajashin in Ondo State. These are European people. I mentioned them. How many states then we have? Baba Ige in Oyo State, Ajashin in Ondo State, Bishop Obanjo in Ogun State,
They're four.
For them that time. We have not got Oshwanik then. You see that the program these people brought up, they are welfare program that touches life of people directly because they are their leader, Baba Olawo, who was still alive then, was supervising them. They knew how he transformed Southwest region during his tenure as premier of Western region. So they couldn't have behaved performed less. So that's why they still remain the best these days. That's why Jakande legacy remains still the best. It's there. It's not far from here. Look at it. Ogba House is there. It's just nearest, yeah. And so the schools and co. It's just that just is. So they remain the best. The people who are now ruling us, they are lining their pockets with our Commonwealth resources. Unlike them, what the Jekon had when he left governors, he didn't have anything. He didn't have much. He didn't have mass wealth. Baba Jackson to do. The man in Ogun State, this one of just Bola Ige in Oyo State. He didn't have anything announcement when he left office. But like now, hey, billions, trillions have been stolen during the days of those people who were
The critical question is that how did we get here as a nation, as a people?
What happened is that after military intervention that cut short of democracy when they overthrew Shagari, by the time they announced that politics is coming back on stream, who people shun politics. That's the mistake we made, though, Mr. Rima. Who people shun politics. It's a dirty game. They didn't allow it. They didn't join politics. If people had joined politics at the time we started politics again, 1999, Ghanifa Emi and the rest of them, human rights activists, in fact, they even regretted this, that they would have taken up the courage and, fill up the space when the political.
Now, this is a constitutional review. Let our vote count. This is coming from Nigerians are demanding that. Call for real electoral reform. Says power must shift from Abuja to the people. Ensure fiscal autonomy. It's not to 1960 constitution. Nigeria Delta test FG. Restructure now or risk collapse. Southeast others won. From north to south, stakeholders ask for power shift to regions.
This is Mr. Rima. That is what we are talking about. The way Nigeria is structured is not allowing us to progress. We are being held down, we are being tied down. Let the power of the system become reduced. Let every region, let every entity call Nigeria. Let every entity call Nigeria. Every entity. Okay, let every entity now make up Nigeria. Let them agree together. There must be a definition of how we are coming together, of our existence as a country. Yoruba never said now with Igbo, say they want to form a country now. Where they didn't sit down and have that discussion. But let there be a kind of a situation whereby we will sit down and rediscuss our terms of existence, terms of coexistence with ourselves. Okay, we want to form in Nigeria. What are the basis of which this formation will be? Spell out all this. Spell out what terms of condition it is. So the structure, Nigeria, you get my point. According to what you're asking question concerning the headline here, according to the headline here, according to the headline you raise here, according to no, I'm not. It's only interrupting. According to what you raise here, so restructuring, if there must be an identity called Nigeria in the first place, that all of us want to go there, we must sit down and discuss it together and agree we want to be together. And then on what terms and conditions of agreements of our existence shall it be? You spell this out, you take it to your people. Your people ratify it or reject it. You come back again and discuss it until you do that, until that is agreed. That will now form the basis of the constitution you draft, now form the governing law by which you be ruled. But wherever that cannot be achieved, wherever some people want to lord themselves over the rest, want to dominate the rest, then the best is that as one of those headlines says, the structure now or will collapse. So the NC Nigeria will collapse. Everybody will now find his own way and go and manage his own affairs. Yes, get my point. If they refuse to restructure, that's why I don't know where Tinubu is going now. If they refuse to restructure, that means the present structure is the way it's presently lopsided, heavily tilted toward the center, concentrated at the center, centralized, will collapse. and then there won't be center again. One center fall up. When they say one center fall apart, then the whole center, when the center collapses, everything will not be hold together. One that's a crack at the center, the fragment, the parts of it that make up the center will also go their different way. So according to that thing, let there be true restructure to have a true federal state, and then let them run this affairs also and contribute to fund the center. And then if that is done, then good. The size of Nigeria is big. Look, Igbos are here now. They are doing their business in Nigeria, in the river land. It is because we have one country. That's why they are also in the north. They buy us everywhere. They are also here. Because we are one country. So there's advantage in being together a big as a country, because the size is a plus, it's a big market. But it will not be on the sense that you want to lord yourself over the rest, dominate the rest, conquer the rest, subject other people. As a slave, you want to be claiming this is your home. As some section of country is claiming, as a tribe is claiming their own Nigeria, killing all Nigerians in their usual places, selling them to IDP camp, overtaking them. So if we cannot restructure and correct these anomalies and make every entity of Nigeria to have a sense of belonging, then it will collapse as was said there. Then if when it collapses, that means every entity will go and manage its own affairs. After it was British that brought us together. Yoruba never said they want to become in Nigeria with Igbo. Igbo never said they want to become in Nigeria with Fulani. It was British that brought us together. So everybody will go and run these affairs. In Nigeria, Yoruba have been existing in their own land. Igbo have been existing on their own land. Also have been there. So it's not that we are just running from somewhere else and coming back to our land. We're already here on our land. We're already on their land. Everybody's already on their own land. You will be there running your affairs. You develop at your own pace.